have something on my foot. Okay, ready. Okay. Hey guys, so today we're going to do a core-centered flow, and I wanted to just show you all how you can incorporate using your core without necessarily just doing like a bunch of crunches or reps or being on your back the whole time. So we're just going to go ahead and actually start in a seat like this, and you can sit on your feet or you can sit in a cross-legged position, whatever's comfortable, and we're just going to start doing some seated Sufi grinds. So tapping into the core and just starting to warm it up. And let's just start with the hands on the ground. So almost like you're doing a dance between cat-cows. So you're pushing the belly out and then sucking it back in and rounding the back, pushing the chest out, and then rounding through the back. So just kind of go whatever way comes naturally. And maybe start to bring the arms up once you get comfortable. Just out to the side, and then maybe overhead. And then we'll pause and other way. So again, just really starting to warm up the core and the spine a little bit. And it feels silly, but like you should begin to feel your body immediately start heating up. Like mine's already super warm. Good, and then start to slow it down. Bring the arms over to the side and we'll just step straight back into downward dog. So if this is your first downward dog of the day, maybe walk it out a little bit. Check in with the back of your legs. Work the heels down towards the mat and then press up and out of the shoulders. And we're just going to check in with our downward dog because we're going to be moving in and out of some planks. So I want you to just go ahead and roll forward into a high plank and then maybe adjust it if you need to. So check in and see if your shoulders immediately stacked over your wrists and your heels over your toes, pressing up and away, and then push back into downward dog. So I want you all to be able to comfortably roll into high plank and press back into downward dog without having to shift your arms or your feet too much. So go ahead and roll forward into that high plank and then immediately start to sink down into upward dog, keeping the toes tucked. And then inhale, press back up into high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, upward facing dog. Inhale, really draw the navel into the spine. Press up, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. So we're going to go through 3 more of those. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, upward dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. 2 more. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, upward dog. Inhale, high plank, really strong core. Exhale, downward dog. 1 more. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, upward dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Good, go ahead and drop to the knees. Turn the fingers back towards the knees and then slowly just start to rock a little bit. Give your wrists a break. Or you can just hold it like this if that's more comfortable. I like to add a little bit of movement when I'm stretching out my wrists. Good, flip the fingers back around. Press back up, downward dog. Inhale, right leg's gonna come up. Exhale, bring it through, crescent lunge. You're gonna look back at that foot, spin it down to the ground, straighten out that front leg. So we're gonna work our way into triangle pose, okay? So the right toes are in line with the right leg. Left foot is parallel to the end of your mat. Arms are out in a T. You're gonna reach forward with that right hand. And I'm not so worried about your hand coming down to your toes. You can just bring it to your shins because we're not going for a stretch along the back of the leg here. We're actually going to work the obliques a little bit. So from here, we're slowly going to do little pulses. So we're not doing big lifts here. We're just going to do tiny little pulses, reaching straight up with that left arm. So moving just a few inches at a time. Check in with your breathing. Make sure you're grounded down through that front and back foot, and keep pulsing. So lift. Should really feel it through the left side body, left obliques. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come back up. Take that bend back into the front leg. Cartwheel the arms down. Step back, and we'll take a vinyasa. So chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Same thing on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and flip around for you guys. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it all the way through. High lunge. Spin onto the back foot. Straighten out that front leg, arms out to a T. So setting ourselves up for a triangle or a modified triangle. Back foot's parallel to the end of the mat. Left foot or front foot is in line with that front leg. So inhale, reach forward with the left fingertips, and then slowly float them down. Again, we don't have to come into a super deep triangle here. Just maybe let them rest on your calf or your shin. Right arm goes up, gazes up at the right fingertips, and we're slowly just going to start that pulse. So again, just barely lifting, but we should feel it a lot through our core and our obliques. Good, keep breathing. Again, check in with that back foot. Make sure you're not dumping all the weight into the front foot. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, slowly come back up. Bend into that front knee. Cartwheel the hands down. Step back, take a vinyasa. So inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Go ahead and drop the knees wide for a second and press back in the child's pose. So check back in with your breath. From child's pose, go ahead and tuck the toes, and then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On an inhale, right leg lifts up, and then exhale, we're gonna bring the right knee to right tricep, and then inhale, right knee to right wrist. Exhale, right knee to left wrist. Inhale, right knee to left tricep. Exhale, three-legged dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, right wrist. Exhale, left wrist. Inhale, left tricep. Exhale, three-legged dog. Big inhale, we're gonna go through that one more time. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, right wrist. Exhale, left wrist. Inhale, left tricep. Exhale, three-legged dog. Bring the leg down. Good. Catch your breath here for a second. Maybe walk out your dog. We're going to shoot for that on the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, left knee to left wrist. Exhale, left knee to right wrist. Inhale, left knee to right tricep. Exhale, three-legged dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, left knee to left wrist. Exhale, left knee to right wrist. Inhale, left knee to right tricep. Exhale, three-legged dog. Big inhale. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, left knee to left wrist. Exhale, left knee to right wrist. Inhale, left knee to right tricep. Exhale, three-legged dog. Float the leg down. Good. Go ahead and drop the knees wide. Press back. Take a child's pose. If the arms are tired, you can also bring the knees together and then bring the arms down alongside you. So from child's pose or wherever you're at, go ahead and start to ground down through the hands, tuck the toes, and then press back, downward facing dog. We're gonna work our way into warrior two. So on an inhale, right leg's gonna lift. Exhale, bring it in between the hands, spin onto the back heel. And I'm just gonna do a quick switch around for you guys so you all can see. And rise up, warrior two. We're gonna play with a little bit of ninja-esque hands, but really engaging the core. So I want you all to think about sitting into your back body here. It's really easy to kind of hinge forward and sit in our front body in warrior two. So just pretend there's an imaginary wall behind you that you're leaning into, zipping up that tight pair of pants. And then we're gonna start to sweep the left hand up and over. Right hand's gonna come in front of the belly. Nice strong legs. And then exhale, reverse your warrior. So left hand comes in front of the belly, right hand up and over. Keep that bend in the front knee. Good, and then inhale, right hand in front of the belly, left arm over. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Good, so try and shoot for 2 more of those, going each way. Inhaling and exhaling, using your core to stabilize. After your last reverse warrior, go ahead and cartwheel the hands down, step that right foot back, take a vinyasa, inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Same thing on the left side. Inhale, left leg comes up, exhale, bring it through, warrior two. So stacking that front knee over the ankle, make sure you're sitting back into that invisible wall, checking in with the core, zip up that tight pair of pants. Inhale, left hand sweeps in front of the belly, right arm overhead. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, left arm in front of the belly, right arm sweeps overhead. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Keep that bend in the front knee. So 2 more of each of those. Inhaling and exhaling, stabilizing through the core. Nice strong legs. After your last reverse warrior, go ahead and cartwheel the hands down. Step that last foot back, or the left foot. Or it could be the last foot, because it is the last foot. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good, go ahead and drop to your knees. We've done a lot on our wrists today, so we're just gonna go ahead and decompress them for a moment. So, clapping the hands together, creating prayer hands. We're gonna go ahead and bring the back of the right hand down to the mat. You can also create a little bit of torque just by rotating the right shoulder joint. So we're gonna start at the shoulder though and not just bend the elbow here. So just externally and internally rotating from the shoulder, and then go ahead and switch. So back of the left hand down to the mat, right palm is creating a little bit of compression. You can always do less or more, but it should be a good kind of compression, not causing any pain. And again, if you want to start to rotate from that left shoulder joint, internal and external rotation. Good. Shake it out for a second. And then one more time, we'll turn the fingers back towards the knees. You can stay here if this is enough, or if you want to start to work the bum back towards the heels, just rocking front to back. Nice. Awesome work, guys. So I know we did a lot on our wrists today. We're not going to really do a Shavasana because it was a bit more of like a workout rather than a yoga flow. But I would encourage you all to stay and just work on your wrists for a little bit longer, whether that's decompressing them, maybe stretching them out a little bit. It's always a really, really good thing to do, especially after we do something like that that's very intensive on the wrists. We just want to make sure that we're taking care of them. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.